Can former Filipinos who have been naturalized as German citizens reacquire or retain their Filipino citizenship? The Citizenship Retention and Reacquisition Act of 2003, Republic Act 9225 shall apply to former natural-born citizens of the Philippines, as defined by Philippine law and jurisprudence, who have lost their Philippine citizenship by reason of their naturalization as citizens of another country. Corollary to the above, a former natural-born citizen of the Philippines who is abroad and is not an alien registered with the Philippine Bureau of Immigration shall file a petition under oath with the nearest Philippine Foreign Service post for the issuance of an identification certificate under Republic Act 9225. Derivative Citizenship for Children Below 18 years old, Republic Act 9225 provides for the acquisition of Philippine citizenship by children below 18 years old of formal natural-born Filipinos who have successfully reacquired Philippine citizenship under the provisions of the same law. For concerned qualified applicants, the same documentary requirements shall be submitted to the consulate. If born abroad, please submit the birth certificate issued by competent foreign authorities. Payment of processing fee of 27 euros and 50 cents per child included in the petition, plus fee of 27 euros and 50 cents per child for the report of birth that will be submitted to the Philippine Statistics Authority. And here are the requirements. Duly accomplished application form of the RA 9225 Reacquisition and Retention in triplicate. As many of the following documents showing proof of Filipino citizenship and 3 photocopies of the same. Philippine Statistics Authority PSA issued birth certificate, old or valid Philippine passport, voter's affidavit or voter's identification card, marriage contract indicating the Philippine citizenship of the applicant, or such other documents that would show that the applicant is a former natural-born citizen of the Philippines, as may be accepted by the evaluating officer. In all cases, the evaluating officer may require the submission of additional documents if there is reasonable ground to believe that the applicant is not a former natural-born Filipino. 8 recent passport-size photographs of the applicant, 6 of which are taken against a white background and 2 against a royal blue background. Original marriage certificate, if applicable, and 3 photocopies of the same. Proof of acquisition of foreign citizenship, Einbürgerungsurkunde, with an English translation prepared by a licensed translator, Vereinigte Übersetzer, and 3 photocopies of the original Einbürgerungsurkunde and English translation both. Foreign passport and 3 photocopies of the same. In all cases, the evaluating officer may require the submission of additional documents if there is reasonable ground to believe that the applicant is not a former natural-born Filipino. Step 1. Interested applicants should email their filled-up but unsigned RA 9225 Reacquisition and Retention Form, complete supporting documents and contact number to ra9225.frankfurtpcg@gmail.com for pre-assessment beginning on 27th of June 2024. Step 2. If all initial documentary requirements are found in order, the Philippine Consulate General will provide the applicant with a schedule for the submission of the applicant's original documents and oath-taking. Step 3. If the consulate has any questions regarding the applicant's documents, the consulate will revert to the applicant within 5 working days. Step 4. During the applicant's appointment with the consulate, the applicant is expected to submit all original documents and 3 photocopies of the same, and to pay the processing fee of 55 euros and 27 euros and 50 cents for each qualified dependent, plus 27 euros and 50 cents for the authentication of the Einbürgerungsurkunde or the naturalization certificate. Step 5. After the applicant has taken the oath of allegiance, the Philippine Consulate General will issue an order of approval and identification certificate to the applicant and forward the documents to the Bureau of Immigration in the Philippines. Important reminders: dual citizenship, Filipino and foreign citizenship, is not automatic upon acquiring a foreign citizenship. A Filipino who naturalizes as a citizen of another country needs to complete the process of reacquiring or retaining their Filipino citizenship in order to effectively reacquire or retain their Filipino citizenship alongside their new citizenship and be able to continue using a Philippine passport. It is the applicant's responsibility to check with the relevant German authorities regarding any impact that reacquiring their Philippine citizenship may have on their German citizenship. The Philippine Consulate General will not be responsible for any adverse effect that reacquiring or retaining Philippine citizenship may have on their German citizenship. Reacquired Philippine citizenship under Republic Act 9225 may be revoked by the competent Philippine authorities upon a substantive finding of fraud, misrepresentation, or concealment on the part of the applicant. The Philippine Consulate General will not be responsible for any adverse effect that such a revocation on said grounds may have on the applicant. All application forms should be brought to the Philippine Consulate General filled up but unsigned. Typewritten entries are strongly recommended for improved legibility. With regard to the applicant's supporting documents, all original documents must be brought and presented to the Philippine Consulate General for inspection during the applicant's schedule for submission. All original documents will be returned to the applicant at the end of their appointment. Visit the Philippine Consulate General in Frankfurt's website and social media pages for more updates.